we can align the chakras, because that, remember, is the aim of the game. Everybody has the same purpose. It's to be happy, it's to be well, and to be healthy. And by well, we mean a well-being. Are you enjoying your life? Are you living the life that you want to live? So that takes a little bit of work, does it not? Yes, it does. Welcome everybody. We're talking about the second chakra today, and patchouli, because Michelle has been talking about patchouli this week. I have a wonderful reading that I would like to share with you. It's a recent one, done in time. Usually we talk about 10 years gap so you can see what's happened, but this one is done a few days ago. But it's so pertinent to what we're talking about that I really wanted to share the energy with you. And in particular, how the second chakra and heart chakra can work as friends. So here is the chakra reading for you. So many things you can see that look perhaps a bit unusual here. So this is your second chakra, the color is orange, and this is your heart chakra, the color is green. So in the heart chakra here, what is happening is leaving the body. So there's too much outgiving of the heart. And in the second chakra, it's not enough coming through. So what we have seen is the difference in your chakras over a 25-year period is what we used to have is called deficient chakras or excessive chakras. So that would mean in the deficiency that there's a line or the energy is not moving or you don't have enough. But really you are evolving so quickly, and that's why we're able to teach you how to channel. Congratulations for being here and watching. We're still very excited. Inch by inch we get closer and teach you more. So what we are very interested in this situation is how, of course, we can align the chakras, because that, remember, is the aim of the game. Everybody has the same purpose. It's to be happy, it's to be well, and to be healthy. And by well, we mean a well-being. Are you enjoying your life? Are you living the life that you want to live? So that takes a little bit of work, does it not? Yes, it does. Okay, but we like the work. And as you can see in this chakra reading, the masculine chakras of the base chakra, how you connect to your family and how you can do what we call the everyday task. Can you take care of business, we like to call it. So can you keep your life running? Can you manage your money? Can you do all the jobs you have to do to keep things going? Well, this person does them very, very well. And also you can see the solar plexus here. It's in the middle of the body. So when it's in the middle of the body, you have mastery over your skills. So you have a skill that you're very good at and that you can serve in the world. And that is really what we all want. So you will have a skill, and it's just really a matter of polishing it up and getting it into the body. But for these two, because work has been so prominent and probably a skill to survive on their own, as we all do in this very modern world, don't we? We really have more work than play often, because we have a lot of responsibilities. And I observe by the people coming into here and the people that I meet, you're all very good-hearted. You want betterment for yourselves and you want betterment for your family. And in this effort, which we applaud you for, because you can't have peace without stability. That's very important to remember. You create a stable foundation, and above that, peace will flow. But what you're sacrificing is your fun, is your expression, is the small pleasures in your life. And that is really what the second chakra is about. So what is happening here? For many reasons, that more than one reason, is the heart is a very giving heart. So naturally this person wants to give, is very compassionate, is very empathetic. So a heart goes out to everybody all the time. But the heart is a two-way organ, is it not? It needs to give and receive. So for this heart to be called back into the center, what we're asking for is for this second chakra, the orange chakra, to start playing a role. And so the role of the second chakra is about being in relationship. And of course you have many, many relationships in your life. So you have a relationship. In this case, we were talking about this love that there is for her horses. So when the chakra looks like this, when the reading looks like this, I know that the horses, there may be love there for the chakras. Okay, so we're talking about this excessive heart chakra. So when we have the love that we want to give to everyone, and really you can understand if you have a natural affinity for loving people and understanding and compassion, why our hearts would be so overworked in this modern world, because you see so many troubles of the world and you cannot do anything to them, because most of the troubles you're seeing are on your social media or the news or broadcasts. They're not happening in real community time. So how do we combat that? Well, we have to take back and slow down something. And that's the most important way. And it's this chakra here, this second chakra, that will really help you with that. Because the second chakra's job is to, so now you're in the body, so this is working very well. So the second chakra's job is to embody what you love, and to remember that you have a body that is capable of joy, of delight. And you also have a planet that is filled with abundance and beauty. Can you imagine this planet that we have with mountains and rivers and oceans and flowers and beautiful animals? In this case, we're talking about the horse in this chakra reading. So for this one who loves the horses, doesn't necessarily need to be riding them or show jumping them all the time, but it's the quality of time just to be with them. And of course, this second chakra is about creativity. So your artistry, how you paint, how you draw, how you dance, how you do anything in your body, because this is really where the pleasure is, the simple pleasures of life, sharing time with the ones that you're in relationships. So this one, for example, we suggested, because there were a few things going on, and I'll get to that with the other chakras. But what was happening is this relationship with her horse felt like it could be more loving, like there could be more time spent. So what we discovered in this reading was, we said, well, why don't you sit down and maybe take a pencil and paper and begin to draw your horses, or to draw your property, or draw the grass, or draw the flowers. And of course, this one with so many talents in the middle said, oh yes, I can draw. I was a very talented drawer when I was a child, but I have not done it for so long. Why? Because she's been very good at these two chakras, getting the work done, mastering her life. But it's important that we bring what we love, what we can do with our body. I mean, do you know any other species around you that can pick up a pencil and draw? So imagine that. So we're going to draw, and then from the draw, the imagination can come back in, which is this chakra here. And once these two come in line, and could you imagine that, like sitting in a beautiful paddock and having some nice foods and drinks and people around you, and then painting your horse, and imagine how that horse would feel if you were painting it. Oh wow, it would be so special, wouldn't it? So it's always a give and a take, which is what your heart chakra is, always a give and a take. Too much giving out there, you're doing a disservice to your own life. It's very important to be balanced, coming in and coming out. So this was a wonderful chakra wonderful reading to understand how we cultivate the power of the second chakra. And we've been talking about patchouli oil this week. So that's why we really love this, because at the end of this reading, when a lady's husband came to connect her, remember this chakra is about partnership, and we were talking about different things. He came in and said, hey, we really need to get patchouli oil. And I was quite impressed about that, because that was exactly the oil that this a lady needed to move the energy, to bring this pleasure back into her body, and to actually give yourself permission to enjoy the simple things in life. So often we look to the people around us who give us clues about what we need, remembering that our life is always a mirror, and what we're looking back gets reflected back to us. So we thank them both for coming in and sharing this beautiful energy right in the week where Michelle wanted to talk about patchouli. So very second chakra oil, very deep, very mysterious, drawing you back in. And remember that this ability to create, to be a bit silly, to enjoy the body, is really the key to its success. Because when you can move your body, you feel motivated, and then when you feel motivated, you will move towards what you really want, because you don't want to stagnate in this area, because the element is water, and water needs to flow. So I wish you the very best with flowing your second chakra and enjoying perhaps a patchouli oil, or simply going outside enjoying your beautiful planet. Thank you.